The Lord going to bomb this place. And ain't going to be nothing left of this place. Okay? It says, Amos 5, verse 19, as if a man did flee from a lion. Right. And a bear met him. Right, you're going from one calamity to the next in the day of the Lord. Alright, because that might be martial law right there, man. Everything might take place at the same time. Okay? It says, as if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house, and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him. Right, just when you think you escape one calamity, you run into another. And then you get bit. You get taken out. Okay? That's the day of the Lord for you. This day is going to be dark. Thick clouds. Thunders and lightnings going on in the heavens, man. Bringing destruction. And these nations, they're going to see the Lord in the sky with them so-called UFOs. And they more than likely might try and shoot at the Lord with nuclear missiles in that day. Okay? Because the Lord's going to be over Babylon with his chariots. And they might try and shoot at the Most High in that day. But the Lord will get his elect real quick. And then what? All of a sudden, he move out the way from the missiles, and they land on Babylon. Okay? You can't tell how it's going to go down. It's good, man. You Israelite? You in the truth, man? You know what this is about? Waking up my people, man. Waking y'all up. You know what I'm saying? We the Israelites, according to the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Check me out, bro. I'm on YouTube. Judah at your neck. On YouTube. Hit me up. See, man, Jake. He don't wanna come back into the fold, man. Jake don't wanna come back, man. You know? He probably got his consolation though, you know. He got some kids running around, some nice little kids, you know. He probably content. He happy, man. What else he want, man? What else he need? He believe in his heart that he got everything, or he knows everything. Everything is all good. Okay? You know? Like they say, man, ignorance is bliss, man. Okay? Alright, Jeremiah. Let's go back to Isaiah 13. Isaiah 13. Isaiah 13, verse 19. And Babylon, the glory of kingdom, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. That's right. How was Sodom and Gomorrah overthrown? With what? Fire and brimstone, man. You read the scriptures, man, to tell you that. That's how Babylon's going to be overthrown. Okay? But at that time, the Lord, he used like a meteor shower. He bombed the hell out of Sodom and Gomorrah, man. Okay? The Lord going to use missiles this time. Alright, the weapons of his indignation. Alright? Let's go to Genesis. Genesis 19, man. Babylon was what? Babylon going to be destroyed by what? Fire and brimstone. Genesis 19. Genesis 19, verse 27. It says, and Abraham got up early in the morning to the place where he stood before the Lord. And he looked toward Sodom and Gomorrah and toward all the land of the plain, and beheld, and lo, the smoke of the country went up as the smoke of a furnace. So guess what? Sodom and Gomorrah was hit by fire and brimstone, man. Okay? Matter of fact, let's read verse 24. It says, then the Lord rained upon Sodom and upon Gomorrah brimstone and fire from the Lord out of heaven. You see there? That's how Babylon's going to be overthrown. This country you call America. Okay? Fire and brimstone, man. Abraham saw that thing. Okay? So America's going to be destroyed by fire and brimstone, just like Sodom and Gomorrah was. Okay? Plain and simple, man. All right, Jeremiah 50. Jeremiah 50, verse 40. It says, as God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighbor cities thereof, saith the Lord, so shall no man abide there, neither shall any son of man dwell therein. Okay? To this day, Sodom and Gomorrah is inhabited. Okay? It says, and the neighbor cities thereof, saith the Lord, so shall no man abide there, neither shall any son of man dwell therein. Behold, the people shall come from the north. Right. The people from the north, again, it's talking about these Russians, man. Okay? It says, and a great nation and many kings shall be raised up from the coast of the earth. Right. Talking about the Chinese, all right, the Japanese, all right, the North Koreans, all right, all them different kings, man. It says they shall hold the bow and the land. They are cruel and will not show mercy. Their voice shall roar like the sea, and they shall ride upon horses, every one put in array, like a man to the battle, against thee, O daughter of Babylon. Okay? Right, America, man. Daughter of Babylon. America's the daughter of Babylon. Okay? Plain and simple. Okay? It says, the king of Babylon had heard the report of them, and his hands waxed feeble. Anguish took hold of him, and pangs as a woman in travail. Sound like Obama. Because all these nations are now turning their back on America. Okay? Like Iraq. Iraq don't even want no military aid from America now. Okay? Because they know Russia is over there, all right? And basically Russia bombing the hell out of ISIS. Okay, so-called. All right? So Iraq, they see the Russians as a stronger nation than America, man. Okay? That's why now they siding with Iraq is siding with the Russians. America's looking real bad right now, man. That's why Obama sent them U.S. Special Forces over there to Syria. Because Obama, he's trying to save face now. You know, Obama, he's trying to look like, yeah, see, I'm down with the fight against ISIS now. You see? Why he ain't do that before? Huh? Why didn't Obama do that before? He's trying to save face now, trying to look good. Okay? So America's looking bad. This is Isaiah 14:10. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Right. Now these nations, they're gaining the upper hand on America. And now they become strong. Okay, so now basically the playing field is even. So America is looking, you know, as weak as the nations. Okay? Says, all they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Right. So America is basically become as weak, what, as these other nations. Or maybe, or as strong. Alright, because now, Iran, they're getting nuclear capabilities. Okay? Russia and China, okay, they dumping the dollar. So what? The dollar isn't as strong as it used to be now. Okay? So they're getting rid of the dollar. Okay? So America's becoming weak. Alright? Go to Obadiah, man. Because there's no understanding in Esau, man. Okay?